Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do well. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. I just want to bring out an article. I'll read a little bit of it. Pertaining to these food shortages, across the U.S., man, in certain stores, man. And this prophecy, man, because this is prophecy of the famine that's about to soon to come, man. So it says video shows empty shelves across U.S. stores as food shortage fears rise, and this was on October the 15th, right? A few days ago. It says photos and videos on social media shows empty shelves across the United States among growing evidence of food shortages. It says my grocery, there's plenty of food. It's not as if we will starve, but I've never seen empty shelves like this in my lifetime. Investigative journalist Cheryl Akeson tweeted alongside a picture of rows and rows of cleared out shelves. And these are some pictures of some, the shelves, man. There's a video. It's somewhere. I believe it's this one.
This is what my Dollar Tree looked like the other day. The shelves were almost bare. I couldn't believe it.
And it's a shortage of food, and it's also a shortage of freight that's coming in these stores, and we all know why. If you want to know, pertaining to those containers sitting on the coast side, man, where Esau Edom trying to get everybody to get mats in order for things to start coming in. But the nation is divided, man. So this is gonna cause uproars of the people, division, it's prophecies are rolling off the page, man. So this is This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. I'm going to start at 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. And this is the beginning of a famine that is to come. Sorrow coming to the people in America, Babylon Great. Why? Because 2nd Ezra 8 and 50. Let me go to that real quick. 2nd Ezra chapter 8 verse 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that are in the latter time. Time shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. And this is one of the great miseries that is about to come upon this place, man. Why? Because America is full of proud people, full of people who are just full of themselves, and judgment got to come down upon this place, man. Full of wickedness, full of the nasty people, This is back in 2nd Ezra 16 and 17. It says, verse 18 says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. Like I say, this is the beginning of a famine that is about to come. It says, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague tribulation, and anguish are sent as scourge for a minute. So these things are sent for judgment's sake, man. Like I just said, and ultimately, this is for the wicked, And let me get that real quick. Sirach chapter 40 and 19. It's like an 8. Sirach chapter 40 and 8, it says, such things happen unto all flesh, both man and beast, and that is sevenfold more upon sinners. Death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and scourges. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sake came the flood. So these different calamities, flood, tribulation, the sword is created for the wicked. So the Lord is doing this for the judgment of the 2/3 of our people, and chiefly Esau, Edom, along with the rest of these nations. And before we get out of here, all hell will break loose according to Daniel 12th chapter. These things are gonna come to America, Babylon the Great, in these last days. So back in, matter of fact, let me just get 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 18. It says, for because of their pride, the houses shall be troubled. So like in 2nd Ezra 15:18 says, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because there is a lack of bread, and for great tribulation. So when it's a famine, there's no food, these people ain't gonna know where their next meal come from. They gonna start, breaking in each other's houses, killing each other, eating each other. These things are coming. This time of tribulation is coming upon these people, man, for judgment's sake. These things will happen, best believe it. So that neighbor that you always go to each other's house and drink beers with and have drinks together, they gonna know what you have in your house in that day, man, and they gonna want to feed their family, to feed themselves. So where they gonna go? They gonna go right to your house, man. Because they know what you got, man. We in the times to not be allowing all these different people in the world and in your place of rest and things of that nature. We are definitely in those times, man, because best believe these people will remember such things, man, and will come hunting you down. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So when all these things begin to happen, the love of many is going to wax cold. People are going to be turning on each other. The scriptures speak about how the daughter going to be against the mother, the father against the son. Friends shall fight like enemies in that days. It's mainly, it would be due to a famine, right? Because if people don't get their daily, because food and water is something that you need on a daily to survive. And if this man is tripping